everybody. Welcome to Jesus and Coffee Conversations. Let's talk about it Thursday. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to just go ahead and jump right in. So today I am going to be giving you 7 tips on how to know when it's time to let someone go. So number 1, if he or she is not saved. And that means if they are somebody, like maybe they, okay, so first off, before you even like agree to a date, if possible, you need to find out up front, do you have a relationship with Jesus? So that means that when they ask for your phone number, or if you ask for their phone number, you need to go ahead and say, hey, by the way, do you have a relationship with Jesus? Are you saved? And if they are like a deer in headlights, or if they are not, able to say, yes, I do, or if they say something like, well, I go to church, or I read my Bible, or I pray, or I believe in Jesus, or anything along those lines, no. A person that is saved and really has a relationship with Jesus will be able to say, yes, I'm saved and I have a relationship with Jesus. Do you? So if they are not able to confidently and boldly say that, then it's no reason for the two of you guys to even entertain it, because the two of you will be unequally yoked. And I did a video about the dangers of being unequally yoked, and I'll make sure that I put it so you guys can go watch it. But you want to make sure that whoever it is that you're interested in, because at this point, you're not dating just to be dating. Okay, it depends on your age, but if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, or older, you're not playing games. You don't have time to waste. So you are really dating for the potential for that relationship to turn and to evolve into a marriage. So if they already told you up front they don't have a relationship with Jesus, there's nothing for you to discuss, because light and darkness cannot coexist and cohabitate. So that is your first sign, your first tip. Cut them loose or cut her loose if they are not saved. Number 2, if he or she is abusive, verbally, emotionally, or physically, or if they are controlling in any way, shape, or form, you need to cut them loose. Abuse, I don't care what the situation is, never, ever is it okay. So if they are abusing you, or if they belittle you, or they they call you names, they call you out of your name, if they, shove you or anything along those lines, or if they make you feel less than what you are, cut them loose. That is toxic, and it's only going to escalate and get worse from there. So if you see any red flags up front, like maybe they might say something like, say, you're so stupid, or something like that, even if they say it kind of like a joking way, they say, well, I was just joking, I didn't mean it, whatever. That is not how you play with me. You need to not be calling me stupid. I don't care if you're joking or not. Do not call me stupid. Do not call me out of my name. And if they continue to do it, cut that relationship off. Let that person go. Number 3, he or she is a repetitive liar, cheater, or both. So, 1 slip up, 2 slip ups, okay. Even then, probably not okay. But if it is something that is a habit, like they constantly are lying to you about, small things, if they are constantly cheating on you, if you, and emotional cheating counts, if they're confiding in somebody of the opposite sex instead of confiding in you, I consider that to be cheating. If they are actually, physically cheating, like kissing or having sex with a person, then absolutely not. There is no reason for you to stay with somebody that is constantly lying to you and constantly cheating on you. They can be single, or they can do it to somebody who does not care. So if they are repetitively lying to you, or they are repetitively cheating, or if they lie and cheat, anything of that nature, cut them loose. Number 4, if he or she constantly sees you as competition instead of a partner. So ladies, we were created to be a helpmate. So if you are in a relationship with somebody and he constantly sees you as his competition instead of his partner or his helpmeet, you need to end that relationship, because he is looking at you as a competitor. He's not looking at you as somebody that he can grow with and build with. He's seeing you as competition that needs to be eliminated. And it could be somebody, maybe they are competitive by nature. So you guys need to have a conversation about it and say, you know what, I understand that you're competitive by nature, but you and I are not in a competition. We are in this together, and we are building God's kingdom together, and we're fulfilling, the purpose that God wants us to fulfill together. So we are a team. I am not your competition. And if they still are not getting it, then it's going to be time for another different conversation that says, you know what, I can't do this anymore. This is not the kind of relationship that I want. So if you are seen as competition instead of a helpmeet or instead of a partner, you might as well go ahead and end it there, because it's not really going to work or go places, because that person is always constantly going to be trying to outdo you, and they're going to see you as a competitor instead of a teammate. Number 5, he doesn't want to get married or have children. Or men, if you're watching this, she doesn't want to get married or have children. If you know that marriage is something that you desire, and if having a family is something that you desire, then you need to be with somebody who is on the same page. So in the dating process, if the conversation comes up and they say, well, I really don't see marriage in my future, or I really don't think marriage is for me, or, I really don't want kids, I like kids, but I like that I can, keep them for a little bit and then give them back, or something like that, they're letting you know right then and there in so many words that, hey, I don't want to get married, or at least I don't want to marry you or have a family with you. So if they say, anything like that, or they beat around the bush with it, then there's no reason for you to continue the relationship. You're not going to change their mind. And if you do end up trapping them or anything like that, they're just going to resent you. And it's still not going to be a healthy, successful marriage. So you need to listen. Ladies especially, stop thinking, that you're going to change him, or I'm going to be the one and he's going to change for me. And, he might say he doesn't want to get married now, but if I stick around and I show him how great and awesome I am, then I'm going to change his mind and he's going to want to marry me. You're wasting your time. So if he tells you up front, out the gate, look, a marriage isn't for me, or I'm not interested in being married, or anything like that, and you know that that is something that you want, go ahead and call it quits right there. Just say, well, you know what, marriage is something that I want, and I want kids, and I want a family, and because you are telling me that you don't want that, then there's no reason for us to continue getting to know each other, because I desire that, and I'm not gonna, compromise on this. So if they say that that's not what they want, then you need to go ahead and end that relationship, because it's not going to go anywhere. Number 6, if he or she doesn't respect you. Respect in a relationship is huge, especially for men. So if you are with somebody and they do not respect you, they don't respect your ideas, they don't respect your body, they don't respect anything about you, they talk down to you, they treat you any kind of way, anything like that, that is a sign that they do not respect you, and it is only going to get worse. You are not going to be able to move forward and have a healthy relationship if you're with somebody that does not respect you. And if they are not respectful, if they can't even respect other people, what makes you think that they're going to be able to respect you? So that is a sign to watch out for. So if you're on a date with them and they are rude and just disrespectful to the wait staff or whoever, you best believe that down the road, if you stick around, they're going to be disrespectful towards you too. So those are the red flags that you need to look out for. How do they treat other people? How do they talk to other people? How do they treat themselves? If they can't even respect themselves, they're not going to be able to respect you. So go ahead, pay attention to those red flags. If they pop up, just make a mental note of it and say, okay, you know what? This is not going to work, because they have absolutely no respect, and respect is something that relationships need. And then the last tip number 7, God tells you to end it. So if you pray about this person to God and God tells you this person is not my best for you, or this is not the person that you're supposed to be with, you need to end the relationship. You need to listen and you need to end it. And I know that it's something that is difficult to do, especially if you really like the person or love the person. You know, you need to listen to God. If God is saying in this relationship, get out of this relationship, you need to listen, because God knows everything. He can see things way down the road that we cannot see. So he already knows what is going to happen if you decide to stay in that relationship. And if you decide to stay in that relationship and he told you to get out of that relationship, you end up getting hurt down the road, then you're going to be mad at him or yourself and say, I should have listened. And then, you know, you're going to have all these wounds and stuff that he's going to have to heal. And, you know, all of that, you're going to be having to move forward and put yourself back together again and all of that, when all of it could have been avoided had you just listened to him the first time. So if God tells you, no, do not talk to this person, no, do not get in a relationship with this person, or you need to get out of this relationship with this person, you need to listen and you need to do it. So those are my 7 tips of when to know it's time to let somebody go. Of course, there's a lot more, but I just narrowed it down to 7. I hope that you got something out of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And of course, I will put all of my great business things that I have going on in the description box below. My book, Jesus and Coffee Conversations, 40 Motivational Tips, is available on Amazon. I will link it in the description box for you below. And I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day and week. Bye.